I've just woke up. It's 4:30 on the dot. And it's time to get straight to work. Yo, don't mind the red lighting, bro. This is still a morning routine video. I got up and I instantly got to work. And it felt pretty good for about 5 seconds. Because it feels like how it feels when you scroll your way to sleep. So bro, I used to like chronically scroll for hours and hours on end, and that included like scrolling my way to sleep, either watching YouTube videos or watching TikToks and Insta Reels. But bro, this felt exactly like that. Okay bro, if this is how Alex Hormozi lives, I don't know how he has any motivation, bruv, because what I usually do, I usually wake up about the same time, you know, like 4:30, and I'll end up doing a cold shower instantly. So that's my normal morning routine, is doing an instant cold shower. Now I've heard sort of Alex Hormozi talk about leverage, and my take on this one is that leverage and output are very closely linked. So today my output was that I outputted a fully edited video. So I went from 0 to 100. I went from just the raw footage to fully uploading the video, yeah? Sound effects, B-roll, all of that. Usually it takes me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do that. Today it took about the same amount of time, 2 hours. But it's more about how I felt whilst doing it. So bro, with your morning routine, the way you want to like sort of build your one is like, you want to get a lot of output done, but you want to do it in a way that feels good. So that's how I feel as well. So that's why I do the cold shower first, is because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to waste my time doing like all my good habits before working. I'll just do the highest leverage one, the one that makes me work the hardest, right? And that is a cold shower. For some people it might be a cup of coffee. So the reason I don't do coffee so early is because you've got something called the adenosine cortisol response. And I've heard that you've got to wait basically an hour, hour and a half for your body to naturally energize itself through deactivating cortisol or something, because your cortisol spikes as soon as you wake up. What you really want is caffeine to come in later and block the adenosine receptors. Anyway, that's a bit off topic. But what I'm trying to say is that you just basically need 1 or 2 things that you do as soon as you wake up to sort of lubricate you and get your mind ready to work, because it's really hard to go straight into work like I did today. I actually used to do this not so long ago, like a few months ago. I used to just wake up and just start working straight away. I don't think it's the way, bro, for me personally. But this is where it comes down to having a morning routine in general, man. You need to work on something purposeful every single morning as a man, bro. You need to work on some type of something that edifies your mind, and then something that edifies your character, like discipline wise, your physique. There are so many facets to life that you could improve on, and doing so early, getting your goals done early in the day, that is what's really going to push you ahead. Your morning routine needs to be something sustainable, something that you actually like, because it's personal to you and it's personal to your goals. Now look, discipline is the underlying factor. There's no point having a morning routine that you only stick to for 1 day out of the week. You want to be doing this 7 days a week. And if you want help crafting your exact morning routine and you want to build a discipline system of your own, get the link in the description, bro, because you can have personal chats with me, one-to-one help. I'll take into account your situation and we can work on it together, man. Sweat or regret, bro. I'm out.